exactly karma? So Krishna in Bhagavad Gita is teaching what should be the karma. Now, what can be some expected practical concerned questions? When it comes to practice Bhagavad Gita, people read Bhagavad Gita, recite Bhagavad Gita, sometimes people memorize Bhagavad Gita in their life. But when it comes to practical concern, executing in terms of action, lot of questions comes into the picture. So what can be some questions? Yes. Please, if you can speak out, it will be best. If you can speak out. Hare Krishna. So I see there are questions in chat box, but if you can express in your words, it will be both अच्छा रहेगा. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
So when we have to think like, okay, this is my karma, this is my fate, or this is my destiny. I cannot achieve this thing, whatever I am trying to do. And then when we have to think like, no, destiny is in our hands. If we do good karma now, I will get the results. I will achieve my dreams. May not be soon, but later.
So what is exactly question? Yeah, you said two perspectives. One is two perspectives. You said. What is the question?
Question is when we have to think in which way. I think both are correct, no, Prabhu. In one extent,
yes.
Sometimes we cannot achieve.
Okay. Your question is how to reconcile these two facts. Both are facts, but how to reconcile these two facts when it comes to action part. Okay.
Yes.
So the first point you said is that it is their destiny. Kya kare? I just have to face it. Another fact comes, it is there in my hands. It is there in my hands. So in our life, all the options which comes in front of us, all the choices which comes in front of us, all the situations which comes in front of us are because of our past karma. How we respond to those situations, how we respond to those people, how we respond to those circumstances, that is there in our hands. And based on our response right now, it creates our future. So to understand it clearly, I will give an example. So all of a sudden, somebody comes into our life, becomes close to our heart, expresses feelings. We feel like spending time with them, sharing everything with them. So they come into our life, or we develop such feelings for them. They come to you in our life. All of a sudden, when you are into teenage, nice, beautiful girl came into your life. So yes, felt like she is my soul mate. So she coming into our life is our past karma. Understand? It is our past karma. Reaction of our past karma. Now how we take it, how we respond to her, how we deal with her, how we deal with our feelings is there in our hands. Based on how we reciprocate with her or with him, with him also, same thing. That decides our next reactions. So in this way, both facts can be reconciled. But ultimately, how we respond to the situations is there in our hands. It is said that, everybody gets problems. The problem is compulsory for everyone. In this world, Problems are compulsory for everyone. Everybody has to go through problems. But becoming miserable is our optional. It's optional. It is not compulsory. Yes. Whether we want to become miserable or take it neutral, take it opportunities to be successful, opportunity to learn, that is there in our hands. Because that decides, that is based on our mindset, our perception, how we see the things in our life. Hope it's clear, Prashant.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, Sushant Prabhu says yes. Okay. So that's a both looks like, yeah, there are some two extreme people, in the world. They say, "Arey, everything is our karma. Kya karenge? Kha ke pee ke so jao, bas." They become lazy. Everything is karma. Many spiritualists, many in the name of spirituality, in the religious sentiments, people take this stand, saying that everything is just karma. Just give it up, everything. That's what many Ekadandi sannyasis or Mayavadis, Brahmavadis, they end up doing all this. But that is not a spiritual practice. That is just you are skipping it out of fear. That's why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, we should give up Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha. We should give up attachment, hatred. We should give up both. And we should understand what to do, what not to do. Yes. Yeah, problems or circumstances is a reaction of our past karma. You are making a note of it?
Yes.
Okay, good. How we respond depends on our mindset. So that's why spirituality being a very core part of our life. From childhood onwards, we should cultivate this mindset. We should cultivate this Krishna conscious spirit. We should cultivate this perception towards the world, the proper perspectives about the life. Yeah. So there is another question by Vinod, I think, right? Is it a Vinod who is asking this question? Right to Bhaiya?
Yes, bro.
Can you just speak up your question? Just say it up. हिंदी में बोल सकते हो, हिंदी में भी बोल सकते हो आप. Vinod, yes. What is your question? Okay. Okay, Prashant Bro, you can just repeat the question. Read out the question.
कर्म हमें हमेशा कोई फल देता है, अच्छा या बुरा?
Yes. Karma matlab, it keeps giving results. It keeps giving reactions. कर्म हमें हमेशा कोई फल देता है, अच्छा या बुरा. यस. क्या सब किस्मत पर डिपेंड है? किस्मत. Yes, as we discussed just now, yes, everything happening into our life, devotees, who comes in our life, who becomes our parents, who becomes our brothers, sisters, which family will take birth in, what kind of face cut we will have. Everything is karma. Everything is karma. Sometimes it's a good karma, you will get good things. Sometimes it is a bad karma, so you will face bad things. So good and bad is also conception of mind. Considering this is good, this is bad is also conception of mind. So some people say, right? People who say karma is a bitch. Yes, karma is a bitch, because they have complete bad experience about karma. Some people, I have a good luck. I have a good luck. I am very lucky. So they have a good karma. They have good reactions. They are experiencing nicely. But Krishna is recommending here to perform duty without expecting good or bad, without getting trapped into this good and bad, so that we can completely get away from these good and bad things. So that is very high level. That's what bhakti, the purpose of bhakti is to rise above the duality. Nistrai Gunyo Bhavarjuna, we discussed previously. Nirdvandva, Krishna says in many places, give up sukha and give up dukkha. Means, give up raga and dvesha. Both we should give it up. Any devotees, any other devotees, any questions? Especially on karma. Yes, I request, no, please speak up, speak up. Yes, Pavani.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Can I speak?
yes, Pavani.
ప్రభు యాక్చువల్లీ ఇక్కడ డౌట్ ఏంటి అంటే సో కర్మ మనం పాస్ట్ లైఫ్ లో ఈ జన్మలో మళ్ళీ మనం కనెక్ట్ అవుతాం రైట్
Yes.
ఇది ఎక్కడ డిసాల్వ్ అవుతుంది వాళ్ళని మళ్ళీ మనం ఇక్కడ కనెక్ట్ అవుతున్నాము మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ లైఫ్ లో మళ్ళీ సేమ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎమోషన్స్ తో మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళని మనం నెక్స్ట్ లైఫ్ లో కూడా కనెక్ట్ అవుతాం కదా
Yes. That's why Krishna says don't keep any attachment.
ఇంకా అప్పుడు ఎండ్ లేదు కదా యాజ్ ఏ హ్యూమన్ వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ టైం కదా
There is end. There can be end. How? When we develop, when we tune our all feelings, thinking, willing for Krishna. When we tune all our emotions, attachments for Krishna. That's what Bhishma Pitamaha says in his prayers. We read on the Bhishmastami. Iti mati rupa kalpita vitrishna Bhagavati satvata pungave vibhumni. Iti mati rupa kalpita vitrishna. Oh Krishna, up to now, not just this life, from many, many lifetimes, Vishnu Pitamaha is telling, I have thought, I have felt, I will, So I had a lot of attachment, emotions, feelings for all these people, all things in this world. Now let me invest my thinking, feeling, willing for you, Krishna. So when we tune our feelings, thinking, when we become mad after Krishna, then we can end this cycle. Then we can end this cycle.
అయితే యాక్చువల్లీ అది ఎప్పుడు ఏన్షియంట్ డేస్ కదా
What? ఏంటి
అది ఎప్పుడో ఏన్షియంట్ డేస్ లో జరిగిన ఫీలింగ్ అయితే ఇప్పుడు మనం ప్రెసెంట్ ఉన్న మెకానికల్ లైఫ్ లో మనం ప్రతి దాంట్లో ఇంటర్లింక్డ్
Yes.
ఫ్రమ్ డే స్టార్టింగ్ ఆన్వర్డ్స్ మనం ప్రతి దాంతో ఏం జరుగుతుంది సచ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ గ్రేట్ క్యూరియాసిటీ కదా
Yes.
సో మనకి అంతైతే టైం ఉండదు కదా ఆటోమేటిక్ గా మన నెక్స్ట్ లైఫ్ లో కూడా మళ్ళీ సేమ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్ తో సర్వైవ్ అవ్వాల్సి ఉంటుంది కదా
Good question. This is what I was expecting. This is what I wanted. Some practical concerns. Very nice. Thank you, Pavani. So in the mechanized lifestyle nowadays, mechanized lifestyles, where everybody is interlinked with one after another. This is only possible in the Vedic times. How it's possible now? Yeah, this is a very general question people get. Some sage in the past, he left the house. One small boy, he became sannyas. He went to forest. Only these are stories in the Vedic times. Why do you think right now it's all possible? I don't think it's possible now. These are some questions people have a lot. So what we suggest is, what we recommend is, see, still now there are people who are taking up Krishna consciousness full time. When I say full time means same as the past, same as in the Vedic times. They give up their family connections, they give up their jobs, they give up all interlinked things and they come to Krishna consciousness for full time, full-fledged. They come. So it's a very practical thing. There are many people who are doing. So maybe some people, just like you mean to say, some people generally, maximum crowd, they get into the flow of general link. gender interlinked. They study, they do job, they get married, children's, house, their children's, etc. So what we recommend is we can, best bad bargain. It is called best bad bargain. When we go to market, when we wanted to purchase some vegetables, for example, if we want to purchase some tomatoes, so in the market many people have tomatoes. Every shop person keeps tomatoes. We saw everywhere. Some people have very very dirty tomatoes, some people have very very spoiled tomatoes, some people have a minimum okay good tomatoes, some people have a very first class tomatoes, some people have a chemical mixed tomatoes. So we went and asked everybody some price, what is the price, what is the price. So they kept some price, different prices they kept. Sometimes they keep common price. So when we go, we should do a best bad bargain. You understand what is the best bad bargain? So I'm explaining you with the example that we get the best tomatoes in the market. Whoever has the tomatoes, best tomatoes, we go there and we ask for the price. We ask as minimum as possible. The shopkeeper also should agree with this, and we also happy to give that. That is a best bad bargain. Even though tomatoes are bad, out of first tomatoes, some good tomatoes we choose, which we have taken. So similarly, we have a worst lifestyle in the mechanized modern lifestyle. We have worst, but in this also we should make a best bad bargain. As much as possible, we should take out, as minimum as possible, we should take out some time. We should read Bhagavad Gita, chant Hare Krishna. We should try to keep Krishna centered family, for Krishna centered families. We should do as much as possible, as minimum as possible. So if that can be the beginning step of the bhakti, that can be the beginning step for practicing this Krishna conscious karma. Krishna very practically says in the 11th chapter, 55 shloka, mat karma kran mat paramo. You work for me. If you cannot work for me, at least when you are working, give the results of your work to Krishna. Consider Krishna as your ultimate boss. So in this way, Krishna gives very practical lessons. Even a grihastha, a married person, one who is tied up with many links, can also practice this karma, this Krishna conscious karma. Make some sense? Hope it's.
బట్ యాక్చువల్లీ నేను డైలీ నాకు అనిపిస్తుంది చార్ట్ చేస్తాను, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం నా మైండ్ కూడా డిఫరెంట్ డైరెక్షన్స్ లో డైవర్ట్ అయిపోతుంది.
Yeah, so I understand. Yeah, it's a
బస్సులో బయటికి వెళ్ళకేంటి
yeah, in the practice,
కాన్సంట్రేషన్ లెవెల్స్ ఉండదు నేను చార్ట్ చేసేదాంట్లో ఎక్కడ కూడా.
I understand, Pavani. So what we suggest is, as much as possible, we should associate with devotees. In the association of devotees, bhakti becomes more relishable. Don't bother about mind takes you here and there. Just keep trying, keep doing it. One day you will get taste of it. अरे जब करते समय मन इधर उधर जा रहा है, what? Okay, just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Yes. And another thing is, just try to associate with devotees. You will feel it. Yes, I am doing something good. I am something, at least trying to fulfill the purpose of human life. थोड़ा बहुत प्रयास तो कर रहा हूँ. You will feel it. You will understand it. It is not an overnight process. It's a gradual process. Keep doing it. Yes.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Dhwani.
Prabhu, what is a good karma and bad karma? How to differentiate?
Please repeat your question.
What is a good karma and what is a bad karma? Can you just differentiate? Like, how we come to know whether we are doing a good karma or a bad karma?
Okay, nice. Good. So unfortunately, it is a situation. It is a circumstances people are living. You know, they don't know क्या अच्छा है, क्या बुरा है, what is good, what is bad. Nobody told them this is a situation. But how to know? Very, very genuine question, very, very practical question, Dhwani. Just like I will tell you three things. There are three, how to differentiate. There are three responses I have. Number one is we know what to eat, what not to eat. We have some experience. I used to drink milk in the night, but morning I used to have constipation. I stopped eating. I stopped drinking the milk in the night. I stopped it. I used to sometimes I drink milk in the night when I have not taken anything. So our sensation, our body speaks to us. It gives intuition. अरे ये अच्छा है, ये बुरा है. Too much oily food is not good for me. Honey with ginger is very good for my kapha. I can take every single day. But practically it's not possible. I'm trying out. So the first thing is what is good, what is bad. We can figure out seeing our own life. Okay, this is good for me, this is bad for me. It's a common sense, you know, it's a common sense. This is good for me, this is bad for me. This is a good karma, this is a bad karma. This is the first level, but very, very lowest of the level. Okay. Second level, we see around us. We see around us. He has done this, he has experienced that. So I will not do that because it happened to him. Oh, he has done nice thing and he got nice results. So it is a good karma. I will take it up. So observing in others' life, we learn something. You know, this is a secondary level. Third and best level is Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. We should know, just like you know what. Just like we go to college, school to study how to speak, how we should be, how we should not be. Actually, this should be the purpose of going to school and college, but they don't teach all this. Even in the schools, colleges, they speak anything nonsense, rubbish. Anyway, the point is we should take a standards as Shastras, Vedic literatures, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Guru, a guide, a mentor. Yes, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, we should take as a proper standards. Yes, what is good karma, what is bad karma. Just like that is the best way actually. The third one. Just like I will give an example. Many shopkeepers, they have this 1 kg stone, half kilo stone, 500 grams, how much 5 kilo weight, like that. Previously there were stones, now they are digitalized. So the stones, everybody has a different variations, you know. They can keep, you know, if they want, they can keep half kilo stone, half kilo weight stone, they can keep it as a 1 kilo stone. They can write it on the top. It's a 1 kilo stone, and they can cheat the customers. But no, they cannot do that in the market because there are some standards. 1 kg stone means this much weight it should be. Half kilo stone, 500 grams stone means this much it should be. So that's how it's standard set it up. That standards are there in ISO standards. You know, that's what we should accept. That standards are Shastras. In the Vedic literature, it is mentioned what to do, what not to do. What is good karma, what is bad karma. You understood the three responses? Dhoni, you got it?
Yes.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Yes, Sushant.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to everyone.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I'm working in a bank and I have a big team who is working under me. So, few people are not aligned. So
Yeah.
I have to reject their leaves. I have to scold them for work. So their soul must not be happy, but they might be cursing me after office also.
Yeah.
But I have to do that. They can learn, they can grow, and they can do well. So is it relating to a bad karma dealing with them such way?
Okay. I think you asked this question when we met in the garden. You remembered? First time when we met? Same thing, I think, right?
I don't remember now. Sorry.
I remembered, in nearby Govinda restaurant, I was sitting in the garden, the same place.
I
Same
was
place.
taking a con call of my team and I met you there.
What?
I was
Yeah.
taking a conference call of my team and I met you there.
Yes, I remembered. That's where, after the conference call, you came to me. You asked the same question. I recommended you Gita for Youth. That's how you joined. That's how we came in touch. I remembered.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
So, I will tell you two responses I have for this question. One thing is, see, karma. We gave a three definitions for the karma. One is what we do with the senses, how we respond to the situations. Okay, how we respond to the situations, how we act with our senses. That is the one definition. And second definition is a chain. What goes around comes around. So karma basically completely depends on completely depends on various factors. It doesn't depend on completely one factor. So our endeavors are always there. We always try to give a best response from our side. As a HR, as a housewife, as a husband, as a team leader, team lead, we try to give our best response, best performance. Be dealing with the colleagues, dealing with the juniors in a best possible way. We try to give that. But still, even after doing best attempts, there are some people, there are some people who will come in your team, who will be lazy, crazy, hazy guys. You can't do anything about it. You just have to face it and keep trying your level best to deal in the best way. That's how we face our karma, the past reactions. Some people say, "Arey Prabhuji, you are not married. Then I think your karma will be nullified." No. See, if I'm not married, if I get married, I would have got a wife and children's, and I would have tolerated my children's, maybe some happy moments and bad moments with children's, happy moments and bad moments with the wife. Same things I can get even while being a brahmachari. With the students, maybe with the colleagues, maybe with the juniors, maybe with the equals. Same good and bad moments I will get it. But still I keep trying my level best to give a best dealings with them. I keep trying. Because I don't want to get into more trap. I don't want to create a bad future dealing in a bad way. So this is how we keep tracking our responses. If at all you said something wrong to someone, you will immediately feel, "Arey, I said wrong." Next time you won't repeat it. Just say him sorry. Next time you don't repeat it. This is the one response I have. Yeah, you understood? We should keep trying to give our best responses to the situations, to the people around us, within us. We should keep trying. Still, some people comes, we have to just tolerate it. Okay? This is the first response. I hope you got the first response, Sushant.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Second response. See, our responses also depends on our responsibilities. our responses also depends on our responsibility. So you have got some responsibility in a company. You have got a responsibility as a father. You have got a responsibility as a mother. You got some responsibility, some duties to be done. So parents' duty is to guide, correct, care their children's. Team leader, when you are allocated and you are given a responsibility as a team lead, you have a responsibility to take care, to correct, to adjust, to manage your people. So our responses can be there on the responsibility platform. That can be there. So you have to make it very clear what is the role and responsibility of yours, what is the role and responsibility of your team members. At least, why I suggest this, at least we can have some managerial working relationships. It may not be a personal happy go lucky relationships, but at least for managerial practical relationships we should keep our boundaries. These are my roles and responsibilities, these are your roles and responsibilities. We should make it very clear. For example, team lead, he says, the company boss, he says, this is the time you should give your attendance. I mean you should just come into your job. And the candidates, they are aware of it. Okay, this is my responsibility. If I don't go, then I will be punished. That is their responsibility. So the boundaries has to be very clear. It is said, two neighbors, when they have a proper strong, two neighbors will have a good relationships when they have a strong boundary walls. You understand this? Two neighbors, they can have a good relationship when they have a strong boundary walls. If a boundary is clear, then they can have a good relationship. They don't do over expectation, they don't do easy entry. So they have, yes, roles and responsibilities are given properly. We can respond on the responsibility platform also. So these are two suggestions I have, guidelines. Okay, Sushant.
Yeah, Prabhuji, thank you so much. It answered my question.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Maybe we can take last one question if anybody has. Otherwise, we can end here.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes. Who is that? Banus. Yes, Banus. Yes, last question. Please.
Like in around situations, we have to have people with, together. Like we have to have the journey for their whole year. But people are like, we cannot. We have to be and sit along with them in the circumstances and places, and we have to work with them. But they are having mindsets of like, uh, they they are so much of cunning. Like we cannot expect them to be good. If if we, even though we wanted to leave them, they are even though they are becoming more cunning and spreading something bad which is unnecessary. And it looks like we have to tolerate them, but we have to stay. We have to stay. But for that we have to tolerate in this way. Is it required? Like it is becoming more these days. Like
I'm understanding you are going through some situations, but you are only answering it. Please, toleration. You are only saying it, but make it clear. What is your question? You are only answering. It seems toleration.
Yes, I'm tolerating them.
Okay.
But people are like,
Becoming more worst.
yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
They are involving in what is unnecessary for them with us. We have
For
to think
them with you. What is unnecessary for them and for with you?
what is unnecessary for them.
Okay, that is okay.
Belonging of
Let them, whatever they do, let them do. Are they doing unnecessary things for them with you?
Yes, Prabhu.
Acha. Okay. I got it. So if they are doing unnecessary things for them, with them, themselves, let them do. You can't change them. Maybe you can guide them, you can inspire them if they want. But when they are doing unnecessary things with you, you have option. If you have option, okay, if you don't have option, there is another thing. If you have option, you can avoid. Sorry, I cannot get into this unnecessary things with you. You go, whatever you do, whatever you want to do, you can express it. If you don't have option, so I think that is of more your question. If you don't have option, first thing you said is tolerate. Yes, tolerate them, because this is not going to be permanent, right? It is not going to be a permanent person. It is for some time. Tolerating for some time is okay. If it is for long term, if it is a long term, like mother, father, if it is like a husband, child, someone like that, if it is a long term, try to understand, not just tolerate, but just we should work on getting detached. We should work on disconnections. But still, I suggest, because we cannot avoid people in this world. If we are trying to disconnect with this person, definitely there is another person waiting in our life to come up with the same mentality and disturb us. So I suggest discussions are better than disconnections. With such people, we should politely, in a good, proper sense, we should have a discussions. Yes, discussions. So no, we should sit and ask. Okay, I know you from this many days. I know you from this many months. So we had these memories. We have these hard times. So, what exactly you think about me? What exactly I think about you? So better keep it clear-cut points. If these discussions makes more worst relationships, better not have such discussions. Let the time cure the discussions. Let the time cure the problems. If they are temporary, if they are unavoidable, then better sit and discuss. Okay? Banusri,
Yes.
you have any extension to it?
I'm having extension, like I went for another one more question, Prabhu.
No,
Prabhu, does
first of all, is this clear? First one.
yes, Prabhu, we need to have discussions. And I'm trying, Prabhu, even though those people are not in such a way that they have our mindset to understand our thinking. So we need to make them to know how we wanted them, like, to be with us.
Yeah, that happens
So
by discussions. If they are unavoidable,
I'm trying
if they can be avoidable, if there is an option to avoid, just generally you should take it. See, a friendship, the relationships happens on in a equal mind setup, means similar mindset, generally, and then only it happens. Otherwise, no matter how much tolerate, you keep tolerating, everybody has a toleration limits. One day it will burst out. Better not bring the situations, relationships at that point.
yes, Prabhu. And some people are like, even though we are close, they wanted like it is like time wasting the things, not now and later. Like those also some relations are there, Prabhu.
What? Repeat again.
And if suppose we are having our endeavors for them, but they are in return like we are busy kind. Like we are having same mindsets, but no, like they can't come. Like they will have some endeavors for. They won't have any endeavors like what we are having. They cannot come. They cannot. have the time. But can they stay? Can they stay for long time like that, Prabhu? Like we will connect like these people now.
First of all, I said good and bad both are dangerous attachments. Good and bad attachments both are dangerous. See, both are causes bondage. Yesterday discussion. But what you are saying is that I have a good mindset. I'm waiting others to change their mindset, right? You're waiting. And do you want to
Yes,
wait for
Prabhu.
life? Your question is, can I wait for life? Lifetime?
No, no, Prabhu. Like I wanted them, but I should not expect, na Prabhu. We should not expect the results. We have endeavors. Just we
Yeah,
need to
just
have endeavors.
give a best of yours to them if you want to. Otherwise, best is giving best to Krishna. But if you want them in your life, give a best of yours. See how it turns up. Or just tolerate. There is two options: tolerate or discuss or resolve. Discuss and resolve, or just if there is an option to change, let just change.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, I think other few hands are rising up. On the same discussions are different. Yes, Saidendra, we can take yours.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, bro. Hare Krishna.
How to attain and maintain Sthita Prajna throughout life?
We will have that section ahead. We are now at 54 of 47 shloka. Ahead we will discuss that 55. 55 onwards it starts to the prajna section. We will discuss there. Okay?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, devotees, it's over time. We'll end here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.